Yeah. So Shibuyogi playing dev games to put food on the table anime. This is like a pretty good and honestly a pretty underrated anime for some. And I understand that as of me recording this video, there's like one more episode left that's coming out that's gonna wrap up the show. Why am I reviewing this now? Well, honestly, truthfully, as I've been noticing as of late, I feel like my thoughts and feelings of the show is just gonna stay the same as it is. Not in a bad way, first and foremost, but like I think I'm already set in stone like how I feel about the show, where I think it's heading. Again, the show itself, when I first talked about it initially over a month ago or so now, has left me with so much like potential. I actually like the premise. It felt a little bit of like some twists and turns, but also like some really nice, really clean, and just really stylish and gorgeous animation by Studio Dean themselves. Which I understand that Studio Dean in the modern day and age as of late hasn't been dropping some really good shows, unfortunately, and I understand why. Because as of late, when it comes to like shows of this caliber or like a slice of life anime, Studio Dean is on top of that. But with the Shibuyogi anime here, I haven't really seen a lot of people talk about the show over the past like month or so after I dropped my video talking about it. So I figured to recommend it to y'all who want to check this out. So again, I'm not gonna recap this whole thing. The best way I can describe this show, as we are already close to the end, is that if you love shows like Death Parade, for example, which is an amazing classic anime from back in 2015, or something like Another with its really crazy, shocking plot twist moments, you're going to get a lot of bang for your buck with the Shibuyogi anime. And again, I mean, there's not a whole lot to really say about this other than that at the end of the day, I think that the show is for a really small, really niche audience because like like other shows that go in this vein, like it's not gonna appeal to everyone. Again, the story, the pacing, I will say major criticism with this is that it is really slow, so it's gonna not be for anyone, everyone that is into those slow burner type shows. And I understand that. But believe me when I say this, that when you give the show, like truthfully, give the show like 4 episodes a shot, or even if you're hooked by the first episode alone, I think that you're going to get a lot of bang for your buck. You're going to be super hooked on it, and you're going to be curious like how our main characters play a role in these death games alike. So again, animation is super gorgeous, really beautiful. The voice acting is impeccable, probably the most underrated that the show has that an anime show has to offer this year. The soundtrack for the show, initially I was a little like skeptical and I was a little on the fence with it initially because I thought it was too skeletal for its taste, but after as we're approaching to the end of the show, I think it does enhance the whole show itself and give it a little bit more symbolism that at the end of the day, this these playing these dev games just to reach 99 games completed, like is this all worth it at the end? Is what we're doing like actually making, is it going to be worth it in the end where we win money, win some prizes, etc. But again, I figured to make this quick little video today because there's not a whole lot to say about this. And again, I don't want to regurgitate everything that I said from my first video talking about this. So if you want to check that out, but either way, I think the show's really good. If I had to rate this right here, right now, I think that I would personally give this like a strong 6, maybe a light 7 on this thing. Again, it's really niche at the end of the day, and it does take a lot of time to like absorb everything. And if you're not into like the slow burner animes, as I already regurgitated a gajillion times in this video, that's understandable. It's not going to be for you, but either way, if you're into this type of show that I've mentioned earlier, I highly recommend checking out Shibuyogi. But yeah, that's it. Just want to make this quick little video talking about this and just saying that yeah, go give this anime a watch if you're into shows of this caliber. And that's it. I'll see you on the next one. Later.